Jay, what up, Jay? How you feeling, man? How your day going? You check out the Madden 26 trailer or like the blogs? If you haven't, man, matter of fact, are you getting Madden? If you are getting it and you didn't check out the blogs, I recommend you. There's gonna be a lot of changes. There'll be a lot of changes that they make into the game next year. What you like? Give me one thing you liked about it that you like looking forward to, and one thing that you didn't like about it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic
Jay said
Baltimore,
he getting
Maryland
college
and
and
M&T
Madden,
Bank
the bundle.
Stadium.
I keep saying I'm not getting college, but who knows? Like, cause when they come out, I might like it, but I'm not gonna play it though. That's the only
Justin
thing.
Tucker set
I
to
know
put
I'm not
this
gonna
one
play it. If
away.
I do
And
get it,
off
I'm gonna
we
have to
go
incorporate.
from M&T Bank Stadium.
I'm gonna have to
Isaiah Rodgers
incorporate it.
now ready to return
But
it.
if I do get it, I'm gonna
And this
have. I'll
return
probably
will
make a
come
whole
to
nother
quick
channel just
end as
for
he is
college.
belted at the end of
I
that
wouldn't
one.
put it on this channel. It don't look as robotic. Yeah. What you think about the speed? The
They run with a
man,
dangerous
he
Saquon
just knew I was
Barkley.
gonna run.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But
He
when it
just knew I
doesn't,
was running the ball.
oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. So it's a gain of 12 there on the
Tackling
reception.
might be
And that'll bring up
it
what
looked
looks
like
to be a
tackling might
third
be a
and
lot better
inches.
too.
Can't be more than a half a foot. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Come on, Hurts.
And that will be incomplete.
That's one thing I hate about this game, man. Like, it's just random inaccurate passes.
They've got a
Man.
whole
Like, I
game
hate
left to
it.
clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left
Let's
sideline.
go.
Touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like the movement might be better. Like,
Devontae Smith.
they gonna add
66
more
yards. And the Eagles
animations.
are
I
on
like
board
the
first on
animations that I
road
like
in
that they add. And I
Baltimore.
like they said they's gonna add more tackle
Elliott coming on
knockouts.
the
If you
extra
notice in this
point,
game,
and
they
it's
just
now a
have
7-0
knockouts
game.
where you gotta hit them, and I think that makes it look bad because they break the tackles because the boom tech. So now they have knockouts where you can just wrap up and just
Now
make the
after
ball
touchdown,
knock out.
here's Elliott on to kick
Especially
it
if they
away.
throw it in like double coverage, triple coverage. When you tackle
And
them,
no
if that ball
run back
pop up
here.
in the
It's gonna
air,
be a
you'll get a
touchback.
chance to pick
And
it
we'll
off.
bring it out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Also,
And trying
I
to
like that
push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the
hold on.
backfield.
I like that
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have
I
2
like
remaining as we step aside
the
here
abilities
in
getting
this
a
first quarter.
nerf to it, you know. I like the abilities getting nerfed.
2nd and 11 now. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure.
The superstar abilities getting nerfed. They saying it's only gonna trigger 50% of the time, which is good.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he
Because the abilities make players better than they supposed to be.
Jackson going to shift him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson.
Man,
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
that's my fault. I took my eyes. I didn't think he was gonna throw it. I took my eyes off.
The Eagles 30. A good pickup there at 22. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And he's down into the
No more
red zone at the
conservative.
15 after 8
No more
to
putting
15.
everything
1st
on
and
conservative.
10.
I like that.
A first down carry for Henry.
I love that, man.
He takes his
So
time
dudes with
around the
Lamar, they
20,
gonna have to like
40.
slide.
After one,
You can't just put it on
7-0
conservative
on
and
EA
just be
Sports.
juking.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore.
They
It's
made
the
some good
Ravens
changes,
in
man, to the
possession,
game.
as they've got it 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Flowers going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
I love that you can bring the safeties in the box. Like in the goal line, I want my safeties to be more in the box. See how they all the way back.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right.
See, he wouldn't be able to do that. Just running with Lamar, no, because you got it on conservative.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Henry.
See, like Lamar, and that's why it's hard to stop like Derrick Henry, because his abilities trigger every single time it lights up. So you could barely tackle him.
It's up and good, and we're tied at
Cam, what's going on, Cam? You could barely tackle like a person like Derrick Henry. He got tank. You can't hit stick him. You can't barely can tackle him. I think he has the steamroll ability. But next year, you'll be in 26. You'll be able to tackle Derrick Henry. You're just gonna be breaking tackles like that.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy step on by Henry, wasn't it?
Now, but this offense,
You ain't lying.
had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-ups
You ain't lying.
going on right now, because They just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the
Hit
end
that
zone.
like button for me,
Now,
y'all. If y'all
they want to
haven't
do something
already.
even more impressive to
Appreciate
answer
y'all
that
being
one.
in the stream, man.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Amir, you getting what you think about Madden 26? You getting it, or you not, or you gonna pass on it?
Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second down and a yard. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this time,
P-Town, what's going on with you? P-Town, you cracking up, man.
It's a first down. Second and one.
You funny. How you feeling though, man?
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
So he don't have hard flats on, so okay. He got the clouds on, so I gotta take that. I gotta take that.
On their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
No. Bro, I couldn't move. Like, Jalen, he kept moving back and forth. Come on, yeah. Come on, let me move, man. I could not move.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Damn, I had A.J. Brown. Okay, I can go back to that. I can go back to that. Like later, probably in the second, in the second half, I can go back to that.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And he
yes, sir, Jake Elliott. Amir said he a Ravens fan, hence why I clicked for L. Yeah, I literally just love playing with Lamar. Been a fan since Louisville. Still crazy how he fell pick 32. Yeah, man, that's gonna be people still having nightmares about that. Letting Lamar slip. Let's see how Shador do, man. Like, let's see, cause he slipped, man. So let's see if Shador can make people regret that like Lamar.
That still goes as a touchback.
Yeah, shout out to the Ravens, man. What you think about Jair Alexander?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
What you think about Jair?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Jackson.
See, they don't have tackle knockouts. That's why I said they don't have any tackle knockouts. You just gotta. He's going for the hit. But I like that they added that they're gonna add some ramp up tackles, man. I love that. So that should have been a tackle right there.
Now Jackson. Left sideline dive, and it looks like he's got it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, come on.
Good
throw. I miss the days, man, when they can lurk that, or the linebackers would jump by themselves if they like in the zone. Now they barely. And I get it, man. Like they was jumping kind of high though. In Madden 24, Madden 23, not linebackers, but like DBs was jumping like real high to pick the ball off. So I get it, why they changed it.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Isaiah Rodgers.
Man.
And out of bounds finally, but not.
That was Nate Wiggins, man. I thought I could have ran out of bounds, but I thought I can outrun him until I saw number 2. I'm like, oh man, me being greedy right there. Being greedy. I really want to like practice dollar, man. Like I think like dollar because it's symmetrical on both sides. Like I like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought...
God. I'm trying to cut stick him, man, but it's just like they just kept missing. Because I knew he was going to break the tackle, so I tried to, like, cut stick him. I'm just so happy, man, at the changes that they're going to make. Derrick Henry should be a lot easier to stop, man, because like these abilities not going to trigger every single time. It's just hard to tackle him because every single time it's just he's going to truck you every single time. And there's no tackle. I don't care who you got unless because EA don't give out secure tackles on regs. They don't give out like certain abilities. They don't give out certain abilities, man, so he's just stuck.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw.
See, I don't like the inaccurate passing in the game. I hate that, bro. I hate that with a passion. Just first Madden that we dealt with this, where the pass, you green it and everything, and then the pass would still be inaccurate. For rags, I don't like that. For rags, I don't like that. If it's for
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's GG. I think this is what I'm gonna run. I know I keep switching it, but I want to practice U trips though. I want to practice U trips. I kind of like some. I just like the spacing that they got.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left, and he's taken down.
Yeah, that was even crazy. Shador was the best pass in the entire draft, but because the white population views him as arrogant and cocky, well, that's it. Yes, he had his moments, but he's a great kid. Yeah, I agree. It's like Baker Mayfield. A lot of players was arrogant.
They go play action with Jackson.
You know what? Because I got my player in the blitz, I can't switch. I keep forgetting.
22 yards there.
I gotta put him in the.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Dang, he got touchdown. See, like that should be a fumble, man.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eagle pressure, too much this
Oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm practicing something again.
Final minute now, the third
I know y'all like, man, you stay practice. I enjoy that though.
Jackson. To the right side into the
I enjoy.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I didn't hard flat that. No, I didn't.
And now we get into the psychology of
I enjoy that
because
though.
a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their
just
offense,
trying new
just
stuff.
playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
See, come on, EA. It's just ridiculous. He not even on conservative, man. Yeah. Oh, that's what I said, man. They gonna learn. And this dude not even on. And I think EA, they letting it be known. When you cover the ball up, you are immune to fumbling. You can't fumble. But if you don't and you take a big hit, then that's on you.
So from the 22, here's
you gotta respect that.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Man, Lamar is just something else, bro. Man, he just can't tackle Lamar.
Improvise and get the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone.
You just can't tackle Lamar. I mean, you just can't tackle even Derrick Henry. I gotta delete a lot of stuff out my playbook. If EA let us, all EA gotta do is if they let us save our audibles without having a custom playbook, like we'll be all right. That's one of the main reasons I like using a custom. I can save all my audibles, man. Nobody want to sit there and set your audibles every single time you turn the game on. Yeah, I'm practicing U-trips though. Oh, that's kind of the offense that I want to.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks.
What you thinking about running? I know it's going to be some new plays, but I know people got formations that they're more comfortable in. I think this is like the best trips formation for me because the tight end is on the run side.
First down carry for Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple.
So running the ball feels like you're running out of a.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps.
Running the ball feels like you're running out of a compressed set because of the tight end is right there.
And limit that game.
Throwing is Hurts. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Man, you just can't throw the ball. It's just hard to get the ball off sometimes.
Has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here, and he's back to throw.
Man, you just can't. That's GG's. You just can't have time, man. You just can't sit. Once Baltimore has one of the best home field advantages in the game. It's like once the crowd start going and EA start favoring them when they home, man, they pass rush is going to be too good. And I love that. Like Mata Beast and all of them is not going to be as good, man. They not going to be as good because their superstar abilities is not going to trigger every single time. 50% of the time. Man, they might go 2 plays where they don't even bust through. You can block them. You don't have to double team them. Then they might go 2 straight plays on 3rd down where they getting a good pass rush. It should be like that though. 50% is a good amount of. 50% is good. Situational too.
Just north of the Delaware
It'll be more
Expressway,
situational.
east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly.
Everybody's using the Ravens now, and they just going to be in OP with the Ravens now because they got Jair Alexander, so people want to like pretend like they've been using the Ravens this whole time. So when Madden come out, they could be like, I've been using the Ravens.
And that's not going to be returned.
I get it though, people. Everybody don't want to play with they favorite team. Some people want to like play with the best team that gives them the best chance of winning. So I get it.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw.
Man, they Baltimore pass rush is just, I mean, sheesh.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass taken in.
Ain't no way you hit stick and got her right there. I seen somebody that played the beta. They were saying that it's harder to hit stick. I'm hoping that's true.
To let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
I'm sick of hit stick. It makes me not like it because how easy you can do it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
See, it's just like your player is going to be too hurt, man. Look, Goddard and A.J. Brown, they just hurt. Hit stick on 2 straight plays.
One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Look, hit stick. Look at him. Look. And it's worse when they hold you up with the hit stick because they're going to just keep spamming hit stick. Just spam it. We have a tackle button. Yeah, we have a button.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We have a button for tackle.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw again. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hurts.
Even my ladder just getting destroyed.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Bro, look at this, bro.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already.
Bro, look at this pass rush.
Once, now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
The kick by Elliott
Goodness
is good.
gracious. As soon as I hike the ball, like, it's just,
So
the
the
Eagles
opening
just,
drive
man.
does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll
Pretty
take
sure
the
he's
3.
probably
Yeah, they
going to
had
run the
3
ball
first
a lot.
downs and 3 points. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Oh, what a juke.
Derrick Henry
into
juking
space. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes
Derrick
it
Henry
across the
juking.
40-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Derrick Henry not even that type of back, man. Derrick Henry normally just run through people or like downhill. He just runs downhill.
From the gun, Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
In motion comes the tight end left. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the look. To throw is Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
See, he just.
Give him 5 on the carry there.
Oh my God! How do you fall forward for 5 yards? We got him in the backfield. Rob, what up, Rob? How you feeling, man? My day going pretty good. I'm trying to settle into like what formation I want to use for Madden 26.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Look at my safety back there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7
Yes, sir.
yards
Appreciate
away.
it, Rob. Appreciate it.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra.
Well, Rob, what new feature or what? Not even a feature. What name something new that you like and something new that you don't like about Madden 26.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Look at this, bro. A.J. Brown's standing right there wide open.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that,
you shouldn't drop back so far, man. Look at
Again, he'll drop to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Look at that blitz getting in. Look how fast the pass rush getting in. I ain't see nothing about no challenge button, but
here's 2nd and 10.
I mean, college has it, so like, hopefully they do got it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown.
I knew that would beat man coverage.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott
I love, man. I love the that every quarterback will have all the routes in the game. Well, all the hot routes.
9 seconds remain in the half as this
I
one
was
is
on
away.
I was on TikTok and I saw
And no
you
run
know,
back
because when people got the
forthcoming,
beta,
so
they
this will
still
come
gonna
out to
record
the
stuff and
30.
post stuff. They don't care. But I was looking at the hot routes, man, and they got some. You know that return route. You know them inverted zig routes. I think that's going to be one of the hot routes.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Jackson hit,
Thank
and he
you.
lost the football.
Thank
And
you.
it's picked up by the
Thank you.
Eagles.
Thank you, man. Like you can't, you like they can't keep getting away with this, man. Thank you. About time.
The final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown. The last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just
They
themselves,
just want to
but
run
the
and
entire
juke with
team
Lamar,
as they
man.
head
Let
into the
us
locker room.
let us
Does
get
that
the
change
fumble,
the
man.
locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and no return.
That was a perfect
It'll be
hit
a
in this scoop.
touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the
Way
45.
too easy, man. It's like the line, even though I'm rushing 3, they should still be aware of where the quarterback is at. Like, they're not even aware of where the quarterback is at.
Zero fear from his side, though. Never down for a second. They pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And they'll work this down.
They don't even be aware of where the quarterback running at. They still in the middle of the field fighting to try to. They think the quarterback's still in the pocket.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times
Hilarious.
this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction.
Nick Williams, what's going on, man?
And now they're dealing with a second
Welcome back to the
I
stream,
believe I
man.
could see what they were trying to do there, but
How you feeling
unfortunately,
today?
the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throw caught by
Come on.
Fields. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it third down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field. And
that's into a crowd and intercepted.
Yes, sir.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That pressure, man.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing is Hurts. And this one is
pass rush, 4-man pass rush is kind of crazy.
This drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown.
But
I need some first two throws
if I'm
going
to go for it.
And tried to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football.
That was a good user play right there.
Exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in
Rage. What up, Rage?
Philadelphia.
What's going on with you?
Possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Second and 3.
Ooh, no
Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Jackson now.
CJ, get up there.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a
Man, them linemen be running 99 speed. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody play Madden NFL 26 beta? You did? Nah, I ain't play it. How you like the beta, man? Let me know, man. Don't be keeping the secrets to yourself. What's true and what's not true as far as like what they were saying in the blogs. I know it's a beta, and you know.
opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium.
The Raiders. Demetrius, what's going on with you? The boy Demetrius. How you feeling, man?
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away.
We counting down to
And
Madden
away we go
26.
at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I know I'm always trying something new. I'm testing out Dollar.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Minshew. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Well-timed strike
And
by that
I'm
defender
testing
to
out
knock
U
it free.
trips, Dollar and U
So it'll be
trips.
2nd down. Minshew working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Minshew now on 3rd down.
I
Completes
could
beyond
not
the
get over
marker.
there.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here.
Good
He's
tag.
foray up the middle, nets about 3. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Madison. Takes out a one-stop. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Throwing on 1st is Minshew. Completed to his running back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Darius Slay with the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
Good tag.
And netted some positive yards.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority.
Good tag.
The majority
Way to come
gotta
up and
do some damage.
in the box. Kill.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Minshew to throw on 4th down.
Ah.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now.
I love
To Allegiant Stadium.
like
right
I had
after
more
this.
fun playing this game when I'm like trying new stuff. It's just fun to me. Whether I win or lose, I don't really care. It's just fun.
We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. And this will be a Las Vegas
Cool.
touchdown. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
Eagles got good DBs, yeah. They got speed.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts comes out throwing. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.